If you've been dealing with knee pain that just won't quit, I want you to know something important. You're not alone in this struggle. And more importantly, there's real hope sitting right in your kitchen. I know how frustrating it is when every step feels like a reminder that something's not right. When climbing stairs becomes a challenge you have to mentally prepare for. When that nagging stiffness in the morning makes you wonder if today's going to be another tough day. But here's what most people don't realize. Two incredibly common ingredients that you might walk past at the grocery store without a second thought have been helping people find relief from knee pain, stiffness, and inflammation in ways that genuinely surprise them. I'm talking about pineapple and ginger. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How could something so simple actually make a difference when you've probably tried everything else? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share with you is backed by real science and centuries of traditional use. And the three methods I'm going to walk you through today have changed the game for countless people who felt like they were out of options. The beautiful thing about what we're going to discuss is that it's not complicated. It doesn't require expensive supplements, and you can start seeing results faster than you might expect. So let's dive into exactly how to use these two powerful natural ingredients to help ease that knee pain and get you moving more comfortably again. Method number 1. Let me tell you about the first method, and this one has become a morning ritual for so many people who've found real relief. We're going to make what I call the Golden Morning Elixir. And this is something you'll want to have first thing when you wake up, ideally about 20 to 30 minutes before you eat breakfast. Here's why this timing matters so much. When you first wake up, your body is in this perfect state of absorption. Your stomach is empty. Your system is ready to take in nutrients. And that morning stiffness in your knees is usually at its peak. This is exactly when you want to flood your body with the anti-inflammatory compounds found in pineapple and ginger. And I'm going to show you how to prepare this in the most effective way possible. For this elixir, you're going to need 1 cup of fresh pineapple chunks. Now, fresh is really important here because fresh pineapple contains the highest concentration of bromelain, which is this incredible enzyme that specifically targets inflammation in your joints. You'll also need a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger root. Not the powdered stuff from your spice cabinet, but actual fresh ginger. The difference in potency is remarkable. Then you'll need the juice of half a lemon, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, and 1.5 cups of warm water. Not hot, not cold, but warm, around body temperature. Let me walk you through the preparation, because the order and method here actually matter. Start by peeling that ginger root and slicing it into thin pieces. The thinner you slice it, the more of those powerful compounds you'll extract. Take your pineapple chunks and put them in a blender, along with the sliced ginger. Add just half a cup of the warm water at this point. Blend this until it's completely smooth. You want it almost like a thick juice consistency. Now, here's a step that makes a real difference. Pour this mixture through a fine mesh strainer into a large mug or glass. You can press down on the pulp with a spoon to get all that liquid gold out. To the strained liquid, add the remaining cup of warm water. Squeeze in that lemon juice and stir in your honey. The warmth helps the honey dissolve completely and also makes this drink incredibly soothing, especially for your joints. The reason this works so powerfully is all about the combination. Pineapple's bromelain is a proteolytic enzyme, which means it actually breaks down proteins that contribute to inflammation in your knee joint. When you have inflammation, there's often a buildup of fibrin, which is a protein that can cause swelling and restrict movement. Bromelain helps clear that away. The ginger brings gingerol to the party, which is one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory compounds. Studies have shown it can be as effective as some over-the-counter pain medications, but without the side effects. The lemon juice does something really clever here. It enhances the absorption of all these beneficial compounds. The vitamin C also supports collagen production, which is essential for maintaining healthy cartilage in your knees. And that raw honey isn't just for sweetness. It has its own anti-inflammatory properties and helps coat your digestive system, making everything absorb more smoothly. When you drink this, take your time with it. Sip it slowly over about 10 to 15 minutes. Let it be this peaceful moment before your day really gets going. Many people tell me this has become their favorite part of the morning, not just because of how it helps their knees, but because it's this nurturing ritual they do for themselves. Within the first week of having this every morning, most people notice that the stiffness when they first get out of bed starts to ease up. Your knees might feel more flexible, more willing to move. That grinding or crackling sensation that some people experience often becomes less noticeable. By the second and third week, many report that activities they'd been avoiding, like walking longer distances or standing for extended periods, start feeling more manageable. The consistency here is what creates the transformation. This isn't a one-time fix. It's about giving your body these powerful anti-inflammatory compounds every single day, allowing them to work with your body's natural healing processes. Your knee joints are constantly dealing with stress and micro-inflammation throughout the day. This morning elixir gives you a head start, flooding your system with exactly what it needs to manage that inflammation before it builds up. Method number 2. Now, let's talk about the second method, and this one is perfect for the end of your day. I call this the evening comfort tea, and it's specifically designed to work while you rest and recover during sleep. This is when your body does its deepest healing work, and what you're about to learn will support that natural process in a powerful way. The timing for this method is important. You'll want to prepare and drink this tea about an hour to an hour and a half before you go to bed. Not right before bed, because we don't want you up all night needing the bathroom. That hour window gives your body time to start absorbing and processing these beneficial compounds, while also letting you settle in for the night. Here's what you'll need for this soothing tea. 2 cups of water, 3/4 of a cup of fresh pineapple chunks, a 2-inch piece of fresh ginger root, 1 cinnamon stick about 3 inches long, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. You can also add a small amount of black pepper, just a tiny pinch, and I'll explain why that's a secret weapon in just a moment. The preparation for this is different from the morning elixir, and that's intentional. We're going to extract these compounds through a gentle heating process that creates something warm and comforting. Start by bringing your 2 cups of water to a boil in a small pot. While that's heating up, peel your ginger and cut it into thin slices, just like before. Cut your pineapple into smaller pieces if needed. Once your water reaches a boil, reduce the heat to low, just a gentle simmer. Add your sliced ginger, pineapple chunks, and that cinnamon stick. Let this simmer together for 15 minutes. What's happening here is beautiful. The heat is pulling out the bromelain from the pineapple, the gingerol from the ginger, and the aromatic compounds from the cinnamon. Your kitchen is going to smell absolutely amazing. After those 15 minutes, turn off the heat and add your turmeric powder and that tiny pinch of black pepper. Stir it gently and let it steep for another 5 minutes with the lid on. The black pepper contains piperine, which increases the absorption of curcumin from turmeric by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo, 2,000%. This tiny addition makes the turmeric exponentially more effective. Now strain this beautiful golden tea into your favorite mug. You can add a bit of honey if you'd like some sweetness, but taste it first. The pineapple and cinnamon often make it naturally sweet enough for many people. The tea should be hot, but not scalding. You want it at a temperature where you can comfortably hold the mug and sip without burning your mouth. Sit somewhere comfortable and really be present while you drink this. Maybe it's your favorite chair. Maybe it's your bed with pillows propped up behind you. This isn't just about getting the tea into your system. It's about creating a wind-down ritual that signals to your body that it's time to relax and heal. The magic of this evening tea is in how it works overnight. When you sleep, your body increases production of certain proteins that repair tissues, including the cartilage and soft tissues in your knees. The anti-inflammatory compounds from this tea support that repair process. The bromelain continues to work on breaking down inflammatory proteins. The gingerol and curcumin from the turmeric work together synergistically, meaning they're more powerful together than either would be alone, reducing inflammation at a cellular level. The cinnamon plays a really interesting role here, too. It helps regulate blood sugar overnight, which is important because unstable blood sugar can actually increase inflammation in your joints. It also has its own anti-inflammatory properties and helps improve circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients getting to your knee joints while you sleep. People who use this evening tea consistently report something really encouraging. They wake up with less stiffness. That first moment when you swing your legs out of bed and stand up, which used to be the worst part of the day for many people, becomes noticeably easier. Throughout the night, the compounds from this tea are working to reduce swelling in the joint, soothe inflamed tissues, and support your body's natural healing mechanisms. Within 2 to 3 weeks of this nightly routine, many people find they're sleeping better too. Not just because their knees hurt less, but because chronic pain affects sleep quality in ways we don't always realize. When that pain starts to ease, your sleep becomes deeper and more restorative, which then creates even more healing, creating this wonderful, positive cycle. Method number 3. The third method is something really special, and it's perfect for those moments during the day when your knees are actively bothering you. Maybe you've been on your feet more than usual, or perhaps you did an activity that's left your knees feeling inflamed and sore. This is what I call the Active Relief Compress, and it combines external application with the power of these ingredients to bring direct, targeted relief right where you need it. This method works differently from the first two, because instead of consuming the ingredients, you're applying them directly to your knee. The compounds in pineapple and ginger can be absorbed through your skin, and when you combine them with warmth, you create this incredible therapeutic effect that many people feel working within just 20 to 30 minutes. Here's what you'll need for this compress. 1 cup of fresh pineapple, finely chopped, or even better, blended into a pulp. 2 tablespoons of freshly grated ginger. 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. You'll also need a clean cloth, some plastic wrap, and an elastic bandage or a large towel to hold everything in place. Let me walk you through preparing this compress because getting the consistency right makes all the difference. Take your fresh pineapple and blend it until it's a thick pulp. almost like a chunky smoothie. You don't want it completely liquefied. You want some texture there. Pour this pulp into a bowl. Grate your fresh ginger using a fine grater. When you grate ginger, it releases its juice along with the pulp, and you want all of that. Add the grated ginger, including all its juice, to the pineapple pulp. Mix in your coconut oil. The coconut oil serves multiple purposes here. It helps all these ingredients stick together. It prevents the mixture from drying out too quickly, and it helps the beneficial compounds penetrate your skin more effectively. Coconut oil itself has anti-inflammatory properties too. Finally, stir in that turmeric powder until everything is well combined. You'll have this bright golden mixture that's thick enough to stay in place, but moist enough to work with. Now, here's how to apply this compress, and I want you to do this when you have about 45 minutes to an hour to really relax. Start by washing your knee area with warm water and patting it dry. Take your cloth and lay it flat on a surface. Spread your pineapple ginger mixture onto the center of the cloth in a layer about 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick, roughly the size of your knee area. Place this mixture side down directly onto your knee, right over the area that's most painful or inflamed. Press it gently so it makes good contact with your skin. Now wrap plastic wrap around your knee a few times to hold the cloth in place and keep the moisture in. This also keeps the mixture from dripping or drying out. Over the plastic wrap, wrap your elastic bandage or wrap a towel around it and secure it, but not too tightly. You don't want to cut off circulation. Here's where the real relief happens. Once your compress is in place, sit or lie down somewhere comfortable and elevate your leg. Put a pillow or two under your knee so it's raised above your heart level. This elevation, combined with the compress, reduces swelling even more effectively. Now, take a heating pad set to low or medium heat and place it over the compress area. The warmth activates the ingredients and helps them penetrate deeper into your knee joint. Leave this entire setup in place for 30 to 45 minutes. I know that might sound like a long time, but this is your healing time. Read a book, listen to music, watch something you enjoy. Make this a restorative break in your day. What's happening during this time is remarkable. The bromelain from the pineapple is being absorbed through your skin and going to work directly on the inflamed tissues in your knee. It's breaking down those inflammatory proteins right at the source. The gingerol from the ginger is increasing blood flow to the area. You might even feel a gentle warming sensation beyond just the heat from the heating pad. That's the ginger working, bringing fresh oxygen and nutrients to your knee joint, while also carrying away inflammatory compounds and waste products. The turmeric's curcumin is penetrating deep, working at a cellular level to reduce inflammation, and the heat is opening up your pores and blood vessels, making all of this more effective. When your time is up, remove the heating pad, unwrap everything, and gently wipe away the mixture with a warm, damp cloth. You'll likely notice that your knee feels less tight, more mobile. The skin might look a little yellow from the turmeric, but that washes off easily, and honestly, it's a small price to pay for the relief. You can use this compress method whenever your knee is particularly bothering you. Some people do it every evening after work. Others save it for days when they've been especially active. And some use it preventively before activities they know typically cause pain. The beautiful thing is, it's flexible. You can adapt it to what your body needs. People report some really encouraging results with this method. The swelling visibly reduces. Knees that felt hot and inflamed cool down and feel more normal. Range of motion improves, making it easier to bend and straighten the leg. And that deep, achy pain that seems to settle into the joint often eases significantly. Some people even combine this method with one of the internal methods, using the morning elixir or evening tea along with the compress, and they find the combination creates even more powerful results. What we've explored together today represents something really meaningful. 3 practical, natural methods that harness the incredible anti-inflammatory power of pineapple and ginger to help ease knee pain, reduce stiffness, and support your body's natural healing processes. The morning elixir that starts your day with powerful compounds working to prevent inflammation before it builds. The evening tea that supports healing and repair while you sleep. And the active relief compress that brings direct, targeted help exactly where and when you need it most. The real transformation happens with consistency. These aren't quick fixes that work today and stop tomorrow. They're sustainable practices that work with your body, supporting it day after day, allowing real change to happen over time. Some people notice improvements within days, others take a few weeks. Everyone's journey is different, and that's okay. What matters is that you're taking steps, you're being patient with your body, and you're giving it the support it needs to heal. You might start with just one of these methods and see how it feels. Maybe the morning elixir becomes your daily ritual, or perhaps the evening tea fits better into your routine. Some people dive into all 3 from the start. There's no wrong way to do this. Listen to your body, pay attention to what feels good and what helps, and adjust as you go. I want you to know that improvement is possible. That pain you've been carrying doesn't have to be your constant companion. Those activities you've been avoiding might become possible again. The hope you're looking for is real. And sometimes it starts with something as simple as pineapple and ginger. If this video has given you some hope, or you're excited to try these methods, I'd love if you'd give it a thumbs up. Share your experience in the comments below. Tell me which method you're going to try first, or if you've already used pineapple and ginger for pain relief, let others know how it worked for you. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if you want more natural, practical health solutions like this, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Remember, you deserve to move comfortably, to live without constant pain, and to feel like yourself again. These 3 methods are tools to help you get there. Be consistent, be patient with yourself, and trust the process. Your knees are going to thank you. I'll see you in the next video.